Welcome back to another video, crew. Woo! This is my first time in full kit, long sleeves. We got the long bibs on. Yeah, but let's go. We're heading out to the Dandenongs. We got plenty of yarns. What's my race plans for this year? Biggest swim week of my life last week. 2 family weddings. It's all going on, crew. It's all going on. Let's go. We've made it into the Dandenongs, crew. Oh, it's so foggy. And like what I'm wearing, I don't know about. I've been sweating balls, but then I reckon it's going to be freezing up the further up I go. So we'll see, but yeah, this fog, something else. So the plan for today is we got 4 hours on this ride, just nice and easy. Then we'll head home. Then we got a swim set and a gym set. So I'll take you through my plyometrics, the work I've been doing to get ready to return to running. Swimming has been going. Look at the sunrise, crew. What? That is epic. Oh, you just come around that corner and then the fog is just like, yeah, swimming's been going fantastic. Had my biggest swim week last week. We had 9 days in the pool in a row, which just that consistency has just been feeling really good. Then we had 1 day off and then we're back into it. I think it's been 5 days now in a row. We did 27K over the 9 days, so not massive volume, but just really good quality work. And I'm finding that because like swimming is more of the focus and I'm not in peak race build, I'm able to go into each session and really concentrate on executing every stroke rather than sometimes just surviving or rather than just surviving or worrying about specific paces or, you know, just not stressing too much. Because we don't have a race coming up, is allowing me to really execute, and it's feeling really good. Last week I was away in Adelaide for a few days for my stepsister's wedding, and which was great, but we kept swimming, which was good, and even got to swim in the ocean, had a dolphin swim past me, which was epic. The one time I wasn't filming something. And then next week we're off to Lawn for a few days for Ruby's sister's wedding. But we're going to keep training through that. And I might even be able to make a little Great Ocean Road YouTube for you. Wow. Oh, crew. Yeah. Look, the fog's clearing now. Let's go. Wow, it's all foggy down through the valley there. Wow, we've just completely climbed out of it. It's insane. I actually very nearly didn't even come outside today because Ruby and I have just both been working flat stick because, you know, while there's no racing or anything and because we have to have a couple days off here and there for the 2 weddings, we've both just been working flat stick, so we haven't seen a ton of each other. And she was just going to be at home this morning, so I was almost going to ride on the trainer just to be with her. But so glad I did not, because how good is this? And the birds are chirping. Oh. Wow. I just love the diversity of the greens. Like, how pretty. we're just right on top of the clouds, or the fog. It's just incredible. Just about to start what they call the wall, for a good reason, because it's like a wall. So I'm just doing 2 laps of this. So we come up the 1 and 20, which is up one side of the mountain. Then we turn right, and we basically do a circle down the bottom and come up again. Then we get up the top and we go back down again before we head home the way we came up the 1 in 20. So it's just a circular loop up and down the hill, but it's beautiful. Love it. Here we go, up the wall, crew. We're getting there. I've had to fully unzip. It's crazy how much the temperature is changing. Like down the bottom, honestly, it had to be close to 0. And now, because it's gonna get to 30 today, I reckon right now, coming up the hill with the sun on me, it's probably at least 15 to 20. Also, 1 second you're freezing, next minute you are sweating your bollocks off. We're just heading back on the bike path, avoid all the traffic. I just very nearly lost the drone getting that shot for you. It just randomly started landing, said it had not enough power, even though it really should have, and it gave me no warning. And then it just starts landing in the river. And I was like, no, I'm gonna lose all those shots. But then thankfully, somehow it realized it couldn't land there, and I was able, and it wouldn't let me control it. And then last second it lets me control it, and I've binned it right into the reeds. So it survived. Whew. We're very nearly home, only about 15 minutes to go. There we are, that's 4 hours. It'll be 96 Ks, 215 average watts, and about 1,500 meters elevation gain. Now, let's go have something to eat and we'll head to the pool, crew. Have you got your strawberry? All right, we're off to the pool while the big girl warms up, as always. So it's a 3K swim set, 500 warm up, so it's just drills and easy swimming, and then into 500 straight swim. Then we got 2x500 with pull buoy and band around the ankles. And what that's just really good for is it really isolates the stroke. So any weaknesses or imbalances that you're correcting with your kick, it just really forces you to feel that and identify that and keep working on it. And I know I have a lot to improve on. And then the last K is 10x100, alternating like easy, solid, hard, on 10 seconds rest between. So that's just all pacing with some bit of speed work in there as well. So then up to the gym. So the gym set, here's the gym set: barbell reverse lunge, box squat, dumbbell bench, dumbbell rows, glute hammy bridge pulse, landmine RDLs, single arm face pulls, and side plank abductor holds. And then we got some calf stuff as well. So that'll be a max like weight. So I've been doing 60 kilo on the seated calf raise, double leg for about 6-7 reps, 4 sets. And then we'll do a metronome calf. So basically the calf's just popping, pop, 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 pop for as many as you can do. And then we go into, so these are some of the plyometric work that I've been doing, as you can see, just to really get that pop back, just really building on that foot so that when we return, it is ready to go and firing at an even better level. Yeah, that just gives you a brief idea, and I wanted to show you because, to be honest, I'm probably not going to be able to get a ton of footage of this in the gym of that work. So that's what I'm going to be doing. It'll be a decent session, so let's get going. So I thought I should share a little bit more about why I've called this kind of comeback 3 or comeback season 3, and really it's because this, like, it's only fitting, I feel like, I call it another comeback. It's the beginning of another comeback kind of series or comeback season, I guess, really. And so the first one I get in my mind was after Fee passing away and coming back from Survivor, when I was building for Roth and building for that big Europe trip, really when this channel first began. And then the second one really was, last year, and after the knee injury, and getting ready. We got Sunny Coast in and Melbourne, and then we're ready to fire at New Zealand, which didn't quite happen. And now I guess this is the third comeback, coming back from this shin bone bruising, and yeah, preparing to race later in the year and not just compete, but preparing to win. Welcome to season 3 of the comeback series. And I will be sharing with you shortly, later. Don't let me forget about what our race schedule is looking like this year, because I'm excited. What a day for it, hey? So nice. there we go. Another gym and swim set done. I felt fantastic in the pool as soon as I hopped in. Just, yeah, that consistency that we've had in the pool is just really paying off. And just, yeah, again, not being so smashed that, you know, it's a matter of survival or pressure on hitting anything. It's just every stroke, and that is just really starting to pay dividends now. So, yeah, and I'm loving just hopping in the pool every day, and you just kind of feel like you're picking up from where you left off yesterday, rather than, you know, like your last swim was 3 days ago and you got to see how do you feel, you know. It's just that consistency is really working. So yeah, absolutely loving it. Over the last couple of weeks, obviously I've been doing a bit of self-reflection. The key thing we did fantastically was early on in my videos only a few months ago, I remember talking to, I think I was over there on the trainer, and I was talking to you about how in none of my sessions are we really going super deep. Like, Cam's constantly had me like just tapping away, daily tapping away, and that consistency, constantly just tapping the zones, is what has paid dividends. And it also allowed us, when the time came over the last 4 to 6 weeks, to really go to the well. And it meant that I was really ready in this race to go very deep in the well. And that's just something like as you guys will know from my older videos, like I was always demolishing myself, and you know, that's great. And honestly, in my opinion, too many people are too worried about overtraining. But what was happening was I was getting sick a lot in the past, and yeah, like I haven't really been sick after working with Cam. Like, I think I got sick for like a couple days, but we caught it early. Yeah, so anyway, what I say that for is, like, now we got about a 6-month build. So we're not going to be going to the well too much. Like, we're going to want to be patient, consistently tap away. And again, the swims are focused. We're about to start a VO2 bike block. We're chipping away at the foundation of the run so that when I return to running, we're ready to really run well. So that leads me to what is my race planning. So at the moment, the rough, soft, unbooked plan is Sunny Coast 70.3. So again, that'll be my comeback race as it was last year. And then a week later, Western Sydney 70.3. And then maybe Melbourne 70.3, but then Busso Ironman. And then probably Ironman New Zealand next year. So that's the plan. And yes, we're not rushing into anything earlier, because we don't want to push the run. You know, there's just no need to. And yeah, we're in this kind of foundational period where we're building the blocks towards a big next year. And Cam and I have talked, and being honest with you guys, right now, my goal is our goal is, both Cam and mine, goal is by the end of next year, 2026, to be podiuming as a professional in 70.3s and Ironmans. And that, according to the numbers and times, we believe is very much within reach. And so effectively, this is our building block for that, to really take the step from, you know, the top level age group to professional and competing as a professional. So look, whether that, you know, goes to exact plan or not, the idea is that we're building the blocks here. And so, yeah, I'm really excited and happy to be tapping away. And, you know, as you know, guys, I absolutely love what I do. So, yeah, no complaints here. I'm very happy to just be in the training mindset for the next 6 months. And then we're going to come out the blocks and hopefully rip into some racing. Flo and I. Flo and I are going to love you and leave you. It's just gone past 4 o'clock. I have to, let me list some of the jobs. I have to
wash and clean up the spare bedroom because my cousin's coming to stay. I got to vacuum the house, do a heap of washing, put away a lot of clothes in my room. Then I have to put this whole YouTube together. I have to put together some social media posts for my work company because I run their social media. I have to sort an Instagram reel that's been an absolute hassle and it's just coming up with an error thing. I don't know why. Then obviously dinner. I got to vacuum. Did I say that? Or, I don't know. And Flo hasn't been walked as well, so I got to walk her. And yeah, sort dinner. Did I say that? I really don't know what I've said or not. Anyway, I'm also tired. So plenty of jobs to do for the rest of the day. So I've got to keep trucking along, knock all those out, get to bed at a reasonable hour, and then we've got a VO2 bike workout tomorrow morning. So yeah, thank you very much for coming along, guys. Yeah, hope you've enjoyed. We're tapping away. We're on to the next. Let's go. Bigger and better things. How epic was that sunrise this morning? I just, can't get over it. Yeah. All right. We'll see you in the next one, crew. Thank you very much for coming along. What do you reckon, Flo? Clean bike? Looks good. The blue mamba. Whew. She a weapon. It's 8 o'clock now. Just starting the YouTube video. Bit of spanning to get me through. Yeah, enjoy the vid. Well, hope you enjoyed the vid.
Oh, Jesse, you have to watch Vikings, dude.
Vikings?
Yeah.